Hey Stampers, and it's Stampmaven here. Today I'm going to show you how to make these fun little flower embellishments out of magazine pages. For my flower, I ran across this page of turquoise jewelry actually in my monthly magazine that I get from my electric company. So I'm going to use this page, and I also found this page that really has nothing to do with jewelry, but it has the same kind of colors. So what I'm going to do first, and I'm going to turn the camera off while I do this, is I'm just going to cut out these pieces with my Stampin' trimmer so they will fit into my Big Shot easier. So I'll be back real quickly after I do that. Okay, I'm back. You can see here that I have my little pieces of magazine. There's a close-up of this jewelry here that I want to use. Now what I'm going to use to create my little scallop pieces for the flower, I'm going to use my Layering Circles Framelits dies. If you haven't seen these framelits yet, oh my goodness, they are fabulous. We are going to use these two circles, and I'm going to cut 5 of each size, 5 of the big ones and 5 of the small ones. I'm going to show you one, and then I'm going to turn off the camera to do the rest. So I'm just going to place my die right here. I'm using the magnetic platform so it doesn't slip. Just going to run this right through, and then you can see I've got my first circle. So I'll be back here in just a minute after I've cut all the rest of them. Okay, here you can see we have got our 5 large circles and 5 small circles. What I'm going to do is just take the 5 big ones, stack those together, and I'm going to get the 5 small ones. And I want this one that's a little bit different on the top, so that'll be in the center of my flower, just kind of for a fun thing. All right, now I'm going to take my piercing tool. I'm going to pierce a hole through all of them right in the center. Then I'm going to take my mini brad and I'm going to poke that through the center of all of these. And then I'm going to just separate that out. So now I've got all my circles. Now all I'm going to do is start scrunching all of them up into the center, and I want them to be as tight as I can get them. And this is a part, it takes a little bit of time, but you will love the result. And the neat thing is you can just take random pages from a magazine, or you can do like I did and take colors that kind of go together if you want a particular color scheme in your flower. Magazines are better to use than cardstock because they're easier to crinkle up. You could use designer series paper as well. Of course, the designer series paper then would coordinate with our Stampin' Up! Inks. So if you had a particular color scheme going, then you'd be able to do that. All right, we're getting near the end here. We've just got one more. Okay, now see here that I've stuck this all up. It's in just this tight little wad. Okay, now all I'm going to do is just peel this back and look how this flower starts to develop. Isn't that cool? And then if you get down to the center here, you can just see it just looks like a little tight bud in the middle. And there is our flower. Now, I had someone, one of my customers asked me, well, if I'm gonna mail this, won't that be hard to go through the post office? Well, and here we go. Now, it's just flat, it still looks cool, and it's ready to mail. I'm gonna post this video with all of the dimensions and supplies that I've used on my video. I cannot talk this morning, on my website at stampmaven.com. So that's where you can find everything to make all of your flowers. So thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you back here real soon.